Here we're gonna chit some potatoes. Here's how we do it. Nothing fancy. Just get your potatoes to a good start before you plant them. Like to do it maybe a month in advance. This first variety is an heirloom variety called Russian banana. As you see, we got some nice eyes on it. See, what you want to do is stick it in a container. Some people use egg cartons. I'm using this setup here. This works just as well. Just sit them so they can get some light. You want to sit them in some kind of like some sunlight, not in direct sunlight. You don't want them baking and burning in the sunlight. You want them to sit them in a place where they're not going to get any frost or get real cold. So preferably inside the house somewhere. But these Russian bananas are heirloom variety, have a very good flavor. They're a waxy and firm consistency. They're from Russia. Heavy yields. They have real good storage, and they have a yellow flesh. So I'm going to be growing 6 of these. These really get some nice eyes on them so already. They ought to be real good shape by the time I get to plant them. And most of the time, a potato has what they call a rose end. That's where most of the sprouts are, and a heel end is where it was connected to the mother plant when it was grown originally. Now this next variety I'll be growing, it's called French finger. It has a red skin to it. It's also known as nose bag. It's a late season potato. Is rumored to be was smuggled into the United States in horse feed bags. I guess that's where it gets nose bag name. It's an heirloom from around 1880s. It's got a creamy texture. It's yellow flesh with red streaks. Has good yields, good storage. It's another fingerling. Call them fingerling or salad potato. I grew potatoes last year, and I didn't have really good results because of the compost I was growing it in. It was just so much wood. So much wood in it. It was just, I fertilized and upped the nitrogen content into the soil, and it helped out with some things, but it was just a bummer year. Things didn't produce like I wanted them to. This year, I'm hoping to change things. This next variety is called Red Norland. It's a mid-season variety. A fair storage, scab resistance, heavy yields of white flesh. Medium to large size, has a good flavor. Good for northern areas if you live in the north. and it's good for baby potatoes. I've got all these potatoes fairly cheap. I think for the fingerlings I got them for like $3 each for each variety. I think I paid $3 for these red New Orleans too. I don't know if I will be growing all these red New Orleans, but I'm gonna chit them anyway. And potatoes, when you plant them, this is a little big, but if you get smaller ones, there's something about this size, you can plant the whole thing. I like to do that better than cutting. You know, you can cut the potatoes, so you got to make sure you have at least 3 eyes on the piece you cut. Like you notice most of these potatoes, there's only eyes at the top of the potatoes, so. Maybe it's just too small to go in there. Do it like that. That one's not sprouting nothing. Yeah, you want to make sure you get them in the light there. You don't want those eyes getting real long and leggy, then they get very brittle and they'll break. And that's no good. Oh, that one don't look good at all. I'm chucking that one before that causes problems. It's starting to dry out. That's alright. You know, that's what you do, and then just wait. You want to get nice thick eyes, probably about an inch and a half long. That's all, and that's it. Then you plant them. You supposedly, get a little earlier yield, a little heavier yield. There's 2 other varieties I don't have. I ordered online. I usually don't like doing that because it's so expensive, but this place, prices were pretty decent, so I wanted to grow something different and out of the ordinary this year. I got one variety called Purple Viking. It's a mid-season. Has a white, slightly sweet flesh. It's got a pink skin with some red and pink marbling color to it. It's really cool looking potato. And the potato supposedly gets a little sweeter as you store it. It's excellent storage. Potato. It's a large size, resistant to scab, has a good flavor, as you say. Is from around 1962. And the other one's called Augusta. It's a mid-season variety. It's a very high-yielding potato. It's got a yellow skin with pink eyes and a yellow flesh. It's a good disease resistance. I didn't find a whole lot on that. It's a fairly new variety that came out. And that's it for Chitting potatoes. Before I take you on a tour, I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my channel. I got my 100th subscriber today, and if I haven't thanked you in the past, thank you. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I sure appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of subscribers here lately, and like I said, I really appreciate it. Now I'm going to take you on a little tour of what's growing in the grow room. There's the artichoke. I don't know if you noticed, but I have 4 of them coming up now. There's one here, and one here. Last time I did update, and it was only this one here, so they're still popping there. And down here, there's all my cannas I transplanted. I transplanted them into Pro Mix BX Cocoa Core mix. It's affected them a little bit there. They got a little tip burn to them. I don't know about that stuff, man. I might have to trash it. And there's the old candy onion, the only survivor. And there's the peppers from the pepper experiment. And there's some more lettuce I transplanted tonight. That's the Tom Thumb. There's the snapdragons. In a little while I'm going to have to transplant these. They're growing very well. I have tons of them. Here's the other can I planted last week. I think I got 5 out of 6 that germinated. Here's the Rebecca's. They're coming along very nicely. And here's the basil. There's some wild looking stuff there, man. Here's my tomatoes. They're coming along nicely. And that last row on the right there, that's hot peppers there. That's the ones I'm waiting to get bigger true leaves on so I can transplant them. They're getting close. But that's the tomatoes. Had 16 out of 18 germinate. 2 of them didn't germinate, so we're going to go with what I got here. Alright, here's the tobacco. All them seeds, I got a pretty good germination there. I don't need a whole load of them, but that's tobacco Larry Hogg sent me. Here's the Freckles lettuce. Probably a week or two I'll transplanting them. Here's the big surprise here. This is the sour orange. I don't know if you can see them all. There's 5 of the 6 seeds I planted germinated. The clementine, it never germinated. I'm pretty much giving up on that. I got 6 here. I'm going to try to raise these. Here's the peppers I planted last week. This is all the hot peppers up here. And you got the sweet peppers and ornamental peppers down here. See, they're all doing pretty good. Knock on wood. They're all doing well. That's it for today's update and how to. Like I said, thank you all for subscribing. Got my 100th subscriber today. I sure appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching and keep it growing.